Meaning of beauty can differ from person by person. You may like blonde or black hair, tall or short people. Every individual has their own tastes. However, people living in the same country often share the same preference. Here are countries with preferences that are hard to understand in our standards. Today, we will learn about extraordinary standards of beauty from various countries. Number 1. Japan. A bright smile makes everyone happy. Especially a super bright smile that shows your teeth makes people look beautiful. That's why most countries prefer even teeth. That makes a smile even more beautiful. Japanese think that a snaggletooth is beautiful. The New York Times considered it mysterious and once gavasked Japanese people. And they conclude, Japanese people feel women with a snaggletooth cute and sexy. In fact, a snaggletooth is considered to be a symbol of youth and is felt to be pure and clean. Therefore, the Japanese media has surveyed 600 people in the US, Japan, and China about orthodontics. The results showed that Japanese people are clearly not interested in orthodontics compared to other countries. They would rather ruin a set of straight teeth to not be neatly organized. In early 2010, there used to be the trend of snaggletooth plastic surgery, which is making a snaggletooth by paying $20 to $50. Iran. Plastic surgery is for becoming better looking in exchange of money and pain. In many cases, people do plastic surgery for covering their weaknesses. So people would not go out or cover their faces completely so that no one can recognize them if they have to go outside. However, in Iran, the fact that they had plastic surgery is a standard of beauty. When you walk around Iran street, you can easily see people dressing with bandages. Iranians would think plastic surgeries is a symbol of wealth. So they would be jealous about people with bandages and even respect them. Actually, Iran's cost of plastic surgery for noses is 17 million rials, which is 4 times more expensive than normal salary in Iran. But plastic surgery for noses is so popular that it's performed by 80,000 people. There are even people who put bandages on their face to pretend they had plastic surgery. Mauritania. If you are a person living in the 21st century, you may pay some attention to your body shape. Even you cannot have a wonderful body like TV stars, many are having a diet and working out. However, women in Mauritania conversely think that fat body figures are beautiful and healthy. In Mauritania, being fat is a standard of beauty and even a symbol of wealth, and people consider slender women as inferior. Even they might think them as a shame for the family and tribe. So girls born in Mauritania get forced to eat more when they turn 13 years old. A woman from Mauritania actually was forced to eat a lot of oily foods, and that's why she's suffering from various diseases such as high blood pressure and heart diseases. Ethiopian tribe Mursi. From the beginning of human mankind to present, beauty has been a powerful weapon. That's why Ethiopian tribe called Mursi, which is not modernized, can have their own beauty standards. But those standards would seem weird to us. Women in Mursi would cut their chin from under their lower lip and would have a 15 wide clay disc in their chin. The bigger clay they get, the better woman they become, to be a more ideal bride, and they could marry a man with more cows and money. Also, as they get older, they would replace their discs for bigger ones. The culture of Mursi seems really odd to us. How did this kind of culture begun? Experts argue 2 main options. First, they say that it's to avoid women to be enslaved to other tribes during active wars in the past. Secondly, they remark that it is for blocking demons to come inside them through their lips. What do you guys think made this culture? Vietnamese tribe Lu. As we mentioned before, a smile makes everyone happy just by seeing it. Most of the country want white teeth when a person smiles. If the teeth are yellow or black, you might think that they didn't brush their teeth properly and it's nasty. However, Vietnamese tribe called Lu, they think the women with black teeth are beautiful. In this tribe, a woman with many black teeth would be more popular. So the woman would really focus to making their teeth black. Therefore, women in this tribe, from 13-year-old girls to elderly women, are toothless. They would place vegetable dye beside a lamp and make their teeth black using the steam from it. As like we brush our teeth every morning, Kids who dye their teeth every day with this steam. If you forget to do this ritual and do it once in 2 or 3 days, you would be considered as a lazy person. On the other hand, this black teeth culture has been in Japan, which has snaggletooth trend. This type of culture, called ohaguru, has been in Japan until not long ago, the 1800s. Japanese considered black teeth as beautiful and sophisticated, and that's why it was a trend for women in the upper class. Myanmar's tribe, Karen. People from Karen, a Myanmar tribe, is already globally known for their beauty. Women in Karen need to have loops made of brass throughout their entire life. Girls born in this place would have a loop on their neck when they are 5 years old for the first time. They would coil a long spring on their neck 10 to 50 times and replace it with a new longer loop as they grow old. As like the Mercy tribe that has the disc culture we learned earlier, it is hard to understand their beauty standard using common sense from modern people. The experts have two options on the start of this tradition. The first one is that it's to avoid women from being killed by wild animals because they live high in the mountain. The second hand is that it was to protect their women from other male tribes by making them less attractive. What do you think is the reason for them to coil the loops on their neck? The US. We can't really say those countries have ordinary standards of beauty. Then, what sort of beauty standards does the US have? We already know about nowadays, so let's look at their beauty standards from the past. In World War II, American women would have done makeup on their calf. Women really want stockings that made their legs more beautiful. But the military necessaries, such as parachutes and ropes, were made of nylon. And stockings for women were not being supplied enough. That's why women back then would have colored their calves with liquid nude colored paint so that it may look like they're wearing stockings. Women who were good at makeup would even draw the joints of the stocking. The companies that were selling the liquid stocking started promotions about makeup etiquettes and also started professional makeup shops specialized in legs. We have learned about various standards of beauty of numerous countries. We need to respect their own beauty standards because it's figured by their own culture and tradition. We will bring more interesting stories next time. Thank you so much for watching.